What's up, my Archfiends of Chaos, with another vlog video, another vlog style video, because I promised to do more of these. And this is relevant to my dream I had. Now, a long time ago, when Pokemon, was it Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon Go. Yeah, it was. Pokemon Go was a very popular game. In fact, the only way to get this Pokemon I wanted was the Charizard, was to go to the plaza, and I did. But Siri messed me up. Took me to the wrong. I guess Siri was mad at me. For some reason, I guess she thought I was cheating her on her or something like that. I don't know, because, I mean, the plaza looks like a romantic place, so it looked like I was meeting some chicks there. So Siri pretty much sabotaged my route and got me lost. And this is where you find your boy, Vincent Valentine EX Turk, your king of the night, in the deep, unknown regions of Kansas. The truck graveyard. Pretty much an abandoned industrial area. Now, this was nighttime, so this was scary. This was the scariest thing. I can't remember if this happened before or if this happened after. But this is the place that gave me the biggest panic attack ever. I fell into a pothole that I thought damaged my car. And it did. It popped out one of my headlights. I had to get that fixed immediately, but that's besides the point. I didn't think my car was going to survive. So I did what I could. It got back on the highway. And I think maybe if this was to go to the plaza, it was straight to go to the plaza instead of taking back roads. Because the back roads is what took me to the unknown regions of Kansas. The truck graveyard. Now, before I got back on the road, I had to just sit in my car for 5 minutes. Park in near the trucks. And just check the damage. And I was having such a panic attack, I got back in the car, locked the doors. And then I got dizzy. And I had to pass out for at least 2 minutes, which I did. Got me 2 minutes of rest. But this is where things get crazy. I heard a voice. It was a woman's voice. A woman with a deeper voice. A woman that sounded like she was in her 30s or 40s. And I looked around to see if she was there. There was no person. The panic attack got so bad, I started hearing voices. But the voice told me to survive my prince. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't understand what that meant. So what I end up doing, I end up getting in my car, catching the Pokemon, the Charmeleon I got from the plaza, you know, like I showed you in that video. Got back, kind of tried to stop at my grandpa's, but that was, it was a bad idea because there's a lot of police, so I kind of got nervous, so I went back on the highway, and I used the highway all the way back. Now, I never drive the highway. I used the highway back to get to my granny's, or my home, pretty much. So, I was so scared because the only thing in my mind was survival. Am I gonna die? Is my time today? But remembering the woman's voice, survive my prince, is very significant to what happened that day. Because all I cared about was surviving. All I cared about was living. That's the only thing I cared about, was living. I didn't care about anything else. But I think there was a presence. Even though I'm a science guy, I can't deny that there was some kind of energy. Some kind of energy or presence there with me. During the time I got into a big pothole with my car in the truck graveyard, and this was at night. This was at nighttime because I ran around the whole town, so it became I think it became like 12ish when I arrived to the plaza. So this would have to be during 11 p.m. 11:30ish. But that presence stayed with me, and this is where I think there's a connection between the unknown regions of Kansas City and my dreams. There's always this beautiful woman waiting for me at the end of my dreams, asking me to free her. And only I had the power to do this. I didn't understand. I still, this day, don't understand. But there was something I felt, a presence I felt in the deep, unknown regions of Kansas, in the truck graveyard. And ever since then, it's pushed me to survive. Even when things got so tough, it pushed me to be stronger. Not to mention, I'm mentally stronger. But I go to the gym and train even harder than before. So I even gain physical strength and physical prowess of that same energy, that same presence that pushed me, that same presence that made me want to live and survive this and see the end of this. Though I did come home with my car damaged a little bit. Kia was damaged, and I had to get it fixed, which was pretty expensive. Took a chunk out of my bank account. I may have been alive, but my bank account was dying. You might as well put a headstone on my bank card, pretty much. But better my money than me. You can't make money if you're dead. But nonetheless, I've learned something from that experience, and that is to keep living. To keep going, because that presence told me the very one thing, and now I kind of understand. It's to survive. To survive. And that's why I keep having dreams of this woman. Now I see what she looks like. Dark, long brown hair, same height as me. Gorgeous ass, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gorgeous ass. But every time I'm down and depressed, every time something goes wrong in my life, she reminds me over and over. And that reminder was for me to survive. That's what she reminded me, and she still reminds me every time things gone bad. She reminded me of that one saying, and that was to survive. And I did. I survived the unknown regions of Kansas, and it's only made me stronger. The terror, the darkness of the truck graveyard has made me stronger. Now I continue to put content there. I continue to do this. I've been wanting to do this vlog for a long time. But, now I kind of remember because of the dreams I've been having. And it's been a more, resurrecting experience. But I will always remember what the woman always told me to do. The voice woman that's in my dreams. Survive. See the end to this. Survive. Meaning that I have to find the will to survive any way I can. So, that's what happened to me. And it was a scary experience, but a more rewarding experience. And now, I'm more powerful. And I have more stamina and more energy than I ever had. I keep on going because of this. Because life will teach you a lot of lessons. You think your life's bad and you got it so hard. Just like I thought I got it so hard when Mercy did all this disgusting, evil BS to me. But if I could survive the unknown regions of Kansas, the stuff that Mercy does to me shouldn't even be relevant. It should be just a little fly bite that just makes you itch. It's like, what were you trying to do? What were you doing? Where were you going with this little fly bite? It should have been a flea bit. bite. That's what that should have been like. And you don't realize until you had to go back on one of the most scariest, detrimental things in your life and realize there could be a lot worse. So may the crystal be with you.
Feel you anymore, 'cause you've run through me with destructive force. I think somehow